What's going on, guys? This is Enduring Hell back at you with another video, and in this video I completely destroyed the enemy mainly with the Matador 64 and my Firebolt grenades. If you guys do not use the hard plastic fire chest as a sunsinger, then you definitely need to change over to that exotic because it is really necessary when it comes down to the sunsinger, getting the most damage out to the enemy. I mainly use it because of crowd control. You can use it to control the enemy very easily because of the fact that you can throw like 12, 10 grenades, 10 plus grenades easily if you have a high discipline build. If you guys do not use a high discipline build with a harder practice fire inside it, then you're not gonna get the most out of it. But if you're a sun singer, if you like using the sun singer, then I suggest you pick up the harder practice fire and upgrade it, get it to the highest you could get it, because of the fact that that extra discipline can help you out. If you have an old exotic and you haven't upgraded it yet, make sure you upgrade it. You get a plus 10 on whatever uh, stat you got on it, whatever stat roll you got on it. So if you have discipline 161 right now, if you upgrade it to with the etheric light, you'll get plus 10 on that discipline stat roll. So make sure you guys use that exotic if you're trying to get the most damage out to the enemy, because every time I use the harder practice fire in control, I mainly use it in control because of the crowd control, like I said earlier. So I, use my super and I throw as many grenades as I can so I can get the enemy out of my area. I mainly use it when I'm trying to control an area or make sure that the enemy doesn't get to a flag. But you can use it just to pop your super. But if you pop your super like I just did right here, I start throwing grenades, I go crazy. If you use a shotgun, then it would be great to use a shotgun, only because of the fact that if you are a sunsinger, you need to get up close and personal with the enemy. If you use your melee and you don't have any extra melee, you can pull out your shotgun and kill somebody. So this gameplay, I got a lot of kills with my shotgun. And Matador 64, like I said earlier, I use it in a very defensive way. And I use it in a very defensive way because of the fact that it has a slower rate of fire. And I mainly use it with my Sunsinger because it's a slower character. My build is mainly armor and recovery, so I don't really have a lot of agility. If I had a lot of agility, then I'll probably use a party crasher over the Matador 64, because agility builds should be only for rushing. If you are a really good rusher guy, then you need to go up on agility, because it's gonna help you move quicker around the map and also jump higher. Jump higher can be very useful, especially if you're a blinker. And you can see right here, I get a 3-piece with the Matador 64 back to back, and I choke on right here because I didn't get that reload. But at the end of the day, you can see how good the Matador 64 is. And Sunsinkers are really good, in my opinion, in the Warlock category. They are the best class. I believe they are the best class because you can get to play slow, and if you play slow as a Sunsinger, you're gonna get kills. Because the one guy that is not in the way is the one guy that's gonna get the most kills and the higher KD. So you can see here I'm using the Messenger, which I got from Trial of Osiris. It is a really good pulse rifle. I use it a lot when I'm trying not to rush the enemy, or if I see that the enemy has a lot of like snipers, so on and so forth. So you can see how deadly it is to have a firebolt grenade. Firebolt grenade is an area of effect grenade. So literally, if you use a Sunsinger, you need to set up that firebolt grenade so that you have the most DPS done with one grenade. With one grenade, I can literally take somebody down to a one-shot kill with any weapon. Maybe not in auto rifles, since auto rifles are just terrible nowadays, but you guys get the point. So if you pick up the Sunsinger and you start using it, make sure you have a firebolt grenade, make sure your build is high on recovery, high on armor, and make sure you have a good shotgun if you're trying to really be an aggressive a guy trying to control area, any type of area, or you can control the flag, you can control a zone that a lot of the enemies come through. You can use that Firebolt grenade, you can use that shotgun, you can use your super to your advantage. So you can see it here. I try to play around the B flag a lot because B flag and the C flag are very essential in this map. So if you know one flag is more important than the other, make sure you play on that flag. That way you can get the most kills out of it. So you can see here, I popped this guy up with a melee. I got one grenade on this one, another grenade on the other one. So I throw that last grenade and throw that other grenade, and I got all of them right there. So literally I used one super, got 4 kills. If there would have been more enemies there, that would have been the whole team. So you can see the power of the Firebolt grenade with the harder practice fire super. You can see I pick another 2 with the Firebolt grenade. Listen, this grenade is by far the best grenade in the game. You can use it in a very competitive way. You can use it in 3v3s, you can use it in 6v6. Rumble is great too. So if you are a warlock that needs to get better at playing as a sunsinger, make sure you use the Firebolt grenade over the fusion grenade. The fusion grenade is very unreliable. I would probably not ever use that fusion grenade again because of the fact that you have to be really on point with throwing the grenade. You have to really be aiming, and most of the time you're gonna take shots as soon as you throw the grenade. So don't risk dying because of getting a one-shot kill with one grenade. So at the end of the day, guys, when it comes down to sunsingers, you need to play very conservative. You need to play very defensive because sunsingers are not a rushing class. You are a very slow guy that can take a lot of hits, but at the end of the day, that can be used as a way to destroy the enemy and control areas. So that is really it for my commentary on the sunsinger. And definitely you can see here in this game that I use the Matador 64 a lot. I got a lot of kills. I try to use my primary, but most of the time the enemy was being a little too quick for me to use the messenger, and the messenger is a slow firing pulse rifle. So you can see here that the Matador 64 or any shotgun can be great as a sunsinger because you're going to get into those close range encounters if you're trying to chase the enemy, get the most out of your super. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the gameplay, and I'll catch you in the next video.
Zone B lost. Zone B secure. Heavy ammo inbound. Victory imminent. Heavy ammo available. Single victory doesn't win a war, but it's a start. Good work.